tuning back in, coming back to break with us. We're gonna go ahead and go back to where we stopped at before we went to break. But I want to jump into another little topic here that the people out there, well, the female out there that would want to know. I mean, just from you guys' past experiences, and maybe we can explore some other things. And I'm not gonna sell myself. All right, you gotta say stuff. But how do you tell that? I would say I'm gonna say on this note, how you tell that significant other that it's not baby, it's not happening, it's not good. You
just do. You just tell her.
No, in some
it's
cases
kind of cold
you can,
and cruel, but
you can pump it up like doing role playing or watching a movie or something.
Role playing, man. You think handcuffs?
Yeah, cops and robbers or
hanging
something
off
like
ceilings.
that. You got to be kinky every now and then.
Put on a bunny suit.
Yeah.
You put on the
Other way, just just flip it around a little bit, instead of having the same old.
So now she's a piece of bacon. Hey,
she can be bacon. You just flip her up.
Put some bacon around. But what would you actually tell her, word for word, if it wasn't good? What would you tell her?
I try to do it in a subtle way, man. I'm more of a subtle person, and
you scratch your head first. I mean, what?
No. I mean, basically, I'll be like, okay, so what did you think about the other night? Well, can you do this better? But I'm gonna teach you while it's going on.
So you go 24 hours before you tell them.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, if it happened that night, the next morning, because afterwards, man, you're trying to go to sleep.
Sometimes you might want to sleep on the couch, though.
But it depends on what your communication level is. If you both can talk to each other about anything, then it won't matter. Because you can be like you can't be like, man, you was whack. You can't be like that. Just be like, well,
you're not going to get laid again.
So would you be in prone to saying, look, baby, if you do this a little bit more, or do it this way, and she might, has it happened where she say,
you can sell yourself short. Like a lot of women don't want to hear that they, bad in bed, because you might not get none no more.
But that's where you got to make them feel like they're not bad in bed. That's one, like, you don't want to hear it. You don't want your chick to tell you
stuff like that. Switch it up.
It's the same kind of question where a girl says, "Do I look fat in this dress?"
Exactly.
It's the same type of, like, you have to tiptoe around that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You got to say, "Hey, baby, can we role play a little bit? Let's do something different."
How about this?
Kind of like dinners or something like that.
Another subtle way. How about, you take her to a bookstore and they got the
Karma
Suit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Look through them and she'd be like, oh.
So you're educating.
Educating her, yes.
But
she's still out there.
Education is very important.
See, sometimes she's thinking that in her back of her mind, she say, "Man, he might go out and cheat. I might not be able to
You gotta change the tires.
That's true. You know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. If the other person doesn't satisfy the other person, that's a big
always be in the
deal.
back of her mind, like.
But what would happen if you have a woman, y'all talk about it and you satisfy her, but she's on that other level where you just can't satisfy her no matter what you do? What do you do then?
I ain't never had that happen to me personally, but
well, sexually, is any woman ever satisfied? Okay, not sexually. I'm not talking sexually. I'm talking about everything. All right.
Most women, feelings get caught up quicker than a man does.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another good point. Yeah,
Most
definitely. When sex comes into it, a woman can definitely get emotionally attached.
Real quick.
Well, I got a homeboy that he actually told me this. He said he's turned out. I'm like, are you serious? He didn't say it in that way, but he was basically telling me that her stuff was that good to where he's gone in the head right now.
Ooh, his mind is actually blown.
Yeah.
So let's just say you meet a girl that night. Are you actually giving her everything? You giving her the whole rendezvous, the exactly. Is that do a lot of guys kind of play it for what it is for the moment?
What I find is a guy wants to just like right away go all the way, just get it done, and then a girl is going to be a lot more hesitant. Just give like little bits and pieces along the way.
Yeah.
You notice that?
If you give a female
Yeah.
too much, you can't get rid of it. Just enough. You know, just enough. You must have had that happen.
Your heart is made of stone.
And if you give her 2 less, she's gone.
Yeah. So you just got to give her just enough.
Give her just
so
enough.
just get it to the edge and be like, ah, I'm taking it away.
So what I'm understanding is you'll be more prone to educating.
Yeah,
as far
I mean, give us some
as
visuals. Watch some porn,
Yeah,
something like that.
that's
You know what I
what
mean? Hey, that's the best way. Like girls who think, you know.
So let's just say scenario 1.
Okay.
You're in the moment. It's not going right for you.
She shushed me. Okay.
She shushed you.
Yeah.
And you say, and you call timeout, football timeout.
All right.
Hold up. All right. And you pop the tape in. That's what I want.
Ooh,
you know, after I just got shushed, I don't think she's gonna be up to, you know, she's not gonna be.
But you got that communication level.
She might
got
tell
that
you.
communication
She might tell you to go be with her then. You know.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I'm gonna try that.
Well, then you have to shush her and put the
I don't
DVD
think you
in.
gotta tell
because
her
if you got that,
watch.
if you got, like you said, if you got that open communication, then you should be able to talk about anything.
Yeah,
between you two, if you have a strong mutual bond.
But see, some women, their feelings get hurt quick. That's why you got to be cautious of what you say to them. You know, because.
But that's
you
what
don't
you
want
gotta
to be
know who you dealing with. You
Yeah,
gotta know
you
your.
But how do you do that?
Unless it's if it's somebody you don't care about, you don't care if it was whack. As long as you got your nut and you out, it don't matter.
But you're not gonna be able to know that until you actually give it. You're just not when you first meet her. Well, look here.
Yeah.
Well said.
Well said, sir.
I like it like this. You know. How do you come to that point to where the fact you say, hey, this is me. This is this is how I am sexually. This is how I like to get down. Or you with it or you not. You know what I'm saying? By the time you do that, she gonna be out the way.
How do you get rid of a one night stand though? That's
well, you know what?
Don't give them too much.
You don't do that. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna take a break.
And then we're gonna talk about it.
And then I want you to explain how to tell him how to do a one night stand.
I want to know.